Here we have the Model A Ford axle. The threads are stripped. The easiest fix that I'm aware of, and it's a really good idea, is to go from the original 5/8 18 pitch thread down to a 9/16 18 pitch thread. Coincidentally, they both have the same pitch, so it's a fairly simple process. Basically, we're going to start the engine. We're going to use the rotation of the engine as a little lathe. It's kind of like a Henry Ford lathe, so to speak. We're going to take a smooth, flat file and file the thread diameter down to basically 562 thousandths, which is the proper diameter for a 9/16 18 pitch thread. What you want to do is take a flat file. I'm going to go through this without it running first. Take a flat file. I'm using a smooth file. I'm going to very carefully draw it across while it's rotating. And you want to be sure you don't cut a groove on the edge here. If you cut a groove, you're going to make a stress riser, and it could cause the axle to break there in the future. In order to prevent that, I'm going to take a rat tail file and I'm going to put a nice radius right there where the transition is from the 562 thousandths up to the 625 thousandths, which is the original outside diameter before the thread. By putting a nice radius there, it eliminates any stress risers which may cause it to crack and break. The other thing we want to do is put a nice chamfer on the outer edge of the axle here to help the die start. Otherwise, you'd have a sharp edge and it can interfere with getting the die started straight. You definitely want to start the die straight on this in order to be able to do this repair correctly. So we're going to put a nice chamfer here. We're going to file the thread size down and then put a nice radius on it. And then after that, we'll be able to run the die on the thread and create a new thread. I'm now going to start the engine and put it in first gear and just let it idle.